Hi everyone, and welcome to your mermaid energy reading. I'm very excited to do this reading for you today. We have 3 piles. As always, there is a card or a crystal you can choose from. So pile 1 here with Lapis Lazuli. Pile 2 with Labradorite. And pile 3 with Sodalite. So take your time, let the card or crystal call to you, and I will see you in your reading. Hi to those of you who chose pile 1 based on this card or based on this crystal, Lapis Lazuli. So let's get right into your mermaid energy reading. And I'm going to say mermaid and friends, okay? So we have overall energy. Then I'm going to pull live tarot cards for any further confirmation or clarification. And then I will do a oracle card at the end. So let's get overall energy. We have depth. So that's the overall energy, depth. May you immerse and go deeper. Okay. Oh, what a bright, beautiful card that is. Let your personality shine. Healing. Divination. The mer baby. I just need to check and see if we're okay here for, yeah, I gotta bring that down a little bit so I know where I am. Okay, sorry for the interruption. Just kind of felt like I was in an awfully small space there. Relaxation and Sedna, the sea goddess. Okay. Okay. So I feel pile 1 like there are 2 messages here. Okay, I feel like we're going to address two different things, possibly 3. Okay, so let's start with depth. May you immerse and go deeper. That makes me think of the 8th house, deep diving, and the 12th house, going behind the curtain, behind the veil, okay? So let's start out with the first card here, 33, which is a master number, which is the master teacher, okay? And it says, you have something no one else has that makes you who you are. Stop comparing yourself to others and allow your uniqueness to shine through. So I feel like that's a message all in its own, working here with the healing card, okay? I feel as though what's coming through is you going deep down within yourself and finding out what it is that makes you unique and different from everyone else, okay? And it said stop comparing yourself because no one else is like you. And I think that maybe pile 1, that's something that you've been doing for a while now, is comparing yourself to others. I think it's time for you to let that go, okay? And for you to ask for healing, all right? To bring in that, I don't know, like there's a group of mermaids here, right? And they're all together and they are just, I want to say, exchanging healing energy with one another. And for you, group 1, maybe you have a friend group or a good friend or family members or whomever it is that you can go to help with this healing. You can also call on your mermaid energy as well, because they would love to step in and send you that positive healing energy of the ocean, okay? Help to soothe and calm and heal the emotion that's behind that, because when you're in a constant state of comparing yourself to others, you're not allowing yourself to be who you really are, right? You're not allowing your uniqueness to shine through. And I feel that that's very important for you. Now, the Mer Baby card is the skill of being in harmony increases your effectiveness. Okay, so you're finding that harmony within yourself, that balance within yourself. All right, so I feel that's a very important message that they really want it to bring through to you. It is possible to go down into the depths and find out who you really are. Like, take the time, relaxation, take the time, meditate, go in, okay? And find that unique pearl that's you, right? That's really what the message is. And with Sedna, the sea goddess, it says, through virtue, you find your place in the world. Right, because you're being yourself. You're not being a clone of someone else or trying to be like someone else, right? You are your own unique jellyfish. You are finding your own place in the world, okay? You're not a fish, you're a jellyfish, all right? You're not a mermaid, you're a jellyfish, okay? You're unique, you're different. Okay, so now we go to the second part, which is this divination card: prophecy, fate, destiny, future, and fortune. And remember I said I feel like there's an 8 diving deep, right? Going under, you know, going down deep, finding out who it is that you are. And then I felt also 12th house. And that is tapping into your spirituality, tapping into the mystical and the magical, tapping into what is on the other side of the veil, what's hidden on the other side, okay? And I want to say, figuring out, now that you know that you are unique and you have unique gifts for the world that you need to let shine, how can you use those unique gifts to help others, okay? So this also makes me think of someone who may have a gift of prophecy, or a gift of being psychic, a gift of being a medium, being a card reader, any of those things, being a healer, okay? And I feel that we can go back to this card and say, you're going to do this in your own unique way. You are going to bring healing and relaxation to people in your own unique way. You are going to use these gifts in your own unique way. You can go deep within those gifts and find what it is that's going to help people. That's what I really feel like your pile's about. It's two-part. For some of you, it's about finding your own uniqueness, and for others, it's about using that uniqueness with a gift of, like I said, being psychic, being a medium, being a card reader, being a healer of sorts, okay? It's going to be different for each one of you. And we'll go back to Merbaby here, which is the skill of being in harmony increases your effectiveness. So you have to be able to tap into divine, okay? You have to be able to tap into God, source, universe in order to best use these abilities, okay? And I feel like here we were talking about finding your place in the world. For this card here, for the people that resonate with this, this is where you're going to find your place in the world, where you're going to let your personality shine, your uniqueness shine through. Okay, so those are the overall messages that I have for you, pile one. Now let's pull some tarot and see what the cards have in store for you here. Yeah, there's just something. And it's that 12th house too, you know, being able to dream. What is my future? What is my destiny? Using these gifts, how can I? Where will I find my tribe? You know, but I think also with both of these, it's important that you're able to relax, or what I'm going to say is the card that's representing being able to meditate here, to go within the depths and pull that divine source guidance out, right? Okay, so let's get some tarot here. We have 4 of Swords. Yes, I said relaxing, okay? So we'll just go with that for right now. Let's... Three of Pentacles. All right, I like that. The World. And let's get one more here, or maybe 2, we'll see. The Moon. Yes. Okay, you guys, this is confirming. Sometimes when I get a little tired, I have a hard enough time speaking on at the best of times, but a little tired, I start getting really tongue-tied. Okay. 1, we're talking about being able to go into a meditative state, being able to take rest, being able to quiet yourself, quiet your mind, being able to remove yourself from what's going on around you, okay? We also talked here with the Moon. That is the 12th house. That is tapping into your intuition. Okay, so that's just a confirmation for that. And also just the watery, let it flow. And there's music notes here for some of you. It could even be through music that you may be able to heal others. Okay, so there's something with all those music notes. Okay, and then we have 3 of Pentacles. And I said there's a group here. So it's finding your group. It's working with other people. Okay, it's knowing that you don't have to do it on your own, okay? And with the World, we're seeing it come full circle. You know, maybe in the beginning you were unsure. You certainly were unsure of yourself, for some of you here in this card, because you were relying on what other people were to define who you were as a person. And I want to say even here, maybe you were looking to others to define what your gifts are and how to use them, when really it's saying, let your own uniqueness shine out. Okay? Find your own unique person within there. And I feel like it's almost like the World, where it's going to be completing a cycle for you once you start on this newfound knowledge of yourself, right? Yeah, I really feel like that's what's coming through here for you. Maybe let's get one more card. Let's get one more tarot and just see. Is there anything else for pile 1 that they need to know? 2 of Cups. So, may you find love on this journey, possibly. As you're moving through this and discovering more of your unique talents, discovering more about who you really are, you are going to find, I'm going to say, a passion for yourself, a passion for your gifts. You may even find passion for another person. It could be a person that you're going to meet in one of these groups, okay? but just know that I feel like this is the end of a cycle for you where you're starting something new and seeing things in a new and different way, pile one. So those are your messages from the mermaids. Now let's just get one last card here. And you should know not everyone can go deep. So the fact that you're getting this message means that you chose this pile because you are. So some of you out there might be thinking, I don't know how to go deep. If I let myself go down into all of that emotion and whatever else into my inner self, like how I'll never pull myself out. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Okay, so let's just get one last card here. Ambition. Set your sights beyond the horizon. That's what you need to do. If you're going down deep, I just said you think you can't. Yes, you can. So when you go down there, remember the horizon. Remember what it's like above. You'll be able to pull yourself back out. But also, when it comes to doing this work, set your sights high. When it comes to discovering yourself and who you are and how unique you are and how you want to show that to the world, set your sights high, okay? There's nothing wrong with ambition. So those are your messages. Pile one, thank you for being here. I appreciate your time, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, everyone who chose pile two. This card or this Labradorite crystal. This is your mermaid energy reading. I'm very excited to get started here for you. We are going to do oracles first. I'm going to live pull some tarot, and then we'll do an additional oracle card at the end. So first, let's see what the overall energy is. Okay, it is decide. May you navigate with purpose. Okay. Leaping through the air, solitude, dreams, the mermaid or the mermaid, miracles, and the hooper. Okay. So the overall energy for this reading, pile two, is making decisions. So when you are navigating through life on your path, on your journey, you do it with purpose. And automatically I go straight to leaping through the air. So when you're like the fool, for example, say leaping or stepping off the cliff, you're doing it with purpose. You don't know what's on the other side necessarily, but you know that there is something and you have an idea of what you want it to be. Okay. You believe that it's going to be something good. You believe in miracles. So you have dreams. So you're willing to take that leap. And this is leaping through the air. And again, doing it with purpose. Okay. And then it also brings, I'm going to read the card in a minute, but it also brings me over to the dreams card, which is, like I said, you have dreams. And not to be afraid of them. I think a lot of people have dreams, but they're intimidated by them. And so they don't make a decision to navigate with purpose. They just kind of go, my favorite word, willy-nilly. And, we're just kind of going along, here, there, and everywhere with no real purpose. So even though you have dreams, vivid dreaming, dream messages through your dreams, and dreams are teaching you, okay, you're not solid and steady, like these rocks, like a rock, with purpose. So let's look at card one, leaping through the air. A plan you have made is on track. So there's a message for someone. If you are waiting for something, go to work and stop putting off ideas or projects you are considering. Okay, so I like that. The fact that we were talking about maybe holding yourself back because you're afraid of what your dream is. You don't want to take the leap. Whether it's off the cliffside or through the air, you just don't want to because you're afraid of what's on the other side. But you have to believe in miracles, and you have to believe in yourself and your dreams. And let's see what the mermaid says here. Talk happiness, and happiness will gravitate toward you. Okay. And then we have the hooper, which is the one principle that runs through the universe, flows in the waves of the sea. And just looking at this like school of fish, I want to say it's like the collective, but it's like the one principle that flows through the universe. I need a word here. It's like unity, okay? It's like they're all coming together. They're all working as one, even though it doesn't necessarily look like it right here. Looks like everybody's kind of going in different directions, but they are one. And they are one for a purpose. So I think that's important, knowing that you're not alone, even though you may feel alone at times. This solitude card, I think it has a dual meaning here. You're not alone, knowing that there are others in the world, in the universe, here on earth, that want and have the same dreams as you. And maybe this is about finding those people, right? May you navigate with purpose. Maybe you need to set out and find others that share the same dreams and visions that you do, so that you're no longer feeling like you're on your own. This may be a message pile too for you to join a group or an organization, to take up a hobby, something where you are going to find like-minded people that believe in miracles, that believe in dreams, that want to go after them and chase after them with purpose, that are okay at taking the not okay with taking, that want to take the fool's journey, that want to leap through the air, step off the cliff, because they believe. And I think it's important that you surround yourself with these type of people. Now, this card says, talk happiness, and happiness will gravitate towards you. So I almost feel like that's a signal for you from the mermaids to put that out into the universe, to speak it aloud, to manifest it, okay? And when you do that, you will attract. So when you put out the type of people that you're looking for, the groups of people you're looking for, the interests that you would love for them to have because they're similar to your own, that's what will be coming to you. That's what will be attracted to you, and you will find them. Just like it'll be like having your own little school of like-minded people. Oh, I love that, because you're going to be able to do, I feel, great things in a group setting. Because I feel that and see, there's groups here, and there's like groups of dolphins, fish here. It's just this one card. I don't think you're meant to be on your own in this endeavor. Okay, that's your message. That's the main message. I like that pile too. You are going to find your tribe. You are going to step out. You're going to put it out there, and you're going to come out of the solitude, and you're going to get with a group of people that want to leap through the air, that have purpose, that believe in dreams and miracles and unity. I feel like it's really kind of 11th house, working with the collective in some way. Okay, let's get some tarot here and see what it has to say. Okay, first card, we have the Chariot. Okay, so we'll look at all of them at the end. Okay, let's... Justice. I like. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, love that. Knight of Pentacles. And I just feel like we want one more here. One more for the middle. The Emperor. Oh, you guys. Okay, so let's break this down. How is this clarifying, confirming, going along with what we were talking about? The Chariot, wanting to leap into the air, wanting to move, wanting to go forward. Okay, no more solitude. All right. That doesn't mean that you don't need moments of solitude, and that's why I believe this Justice card is here, because you're going to find the balance between being with your group and when you need to have a little alone time. That's important, okay? So for whatever reason, that needed to be said. And with this Ace of Pentacles, this is, I don't know, like really focusing on your abundance. Okay, so whatever it is you're doing with this group, this could even be like a job for you. It could be the start of a new career or a new way to bring money in. I'm not really sure. But I know with the Knight of Pentacles, that is slow and steady and being methodical, right? You know, look at sitting, writing things down, having the ideas. And the Knight is the slowest moving Knight in the deck. They're going to get there. They're going to achieve what it is that they've set out to achieve. It just takes them a little bit longer. And maybe that is also with you finding your tribe, right? And then we have the Emperor. And I had the Emperor a few readings ago, and you know, that is the King of Kings, right? That is really stepping in to what you deserve, okay? It's working hard. It's new ideas of how to, you know, do things in a steady way. It's building a solid foundation. And then we come right into when all of this happens for you, you find your group, you're taking chances, but with purpose, okay? Your miracles are coming through. You're going to be like the Emperor. You are going to be not only in charge like a king of the castle, but in charge of the empire, of the kingdom. It's like you'll be your own king of the kingdom. Somehow this is going to be very fulfilling for you. Yeah, very, very fulfilling for you, pile 2. I feel like you're going to really get everything that you want. Miracles are going to happen for you. You're going to attract in the right people. You're going to do the right work with the collective. And you're going to be making decisions that are with purpose, not only for yourself, but for others. Okay, let's grab one last oracle card here. I love this. Whatever you do, you're doing it with purpose. Oh, well, okay, so we'll let both of those. All right, meditate. I think I was talking about, I don't know if it was, okay, if I mentioned meditate, but make some quiet time in the still air. I think I said you're going to be working with a group, but you're still going to need some solitude. That was it, okay? Sometimes being the ruler of the kingdom is you need a little time out, okay? But when you're meditating, that also is a time for you to really examine, I don't know, evaluate your dreams, okay? And how you want to move forward with purpose with them. Next, we have explore. Maps show what has already been discovered. Go another way. It's perfect. Everything we've been talking about is leaping, walking off the cliff, you know, taking a chance, moving forward, believing in your dreams, believing in miracles. So of course you're going to explore and go another way. That's what you're doing. I love this reading for you, pile 2. So, so good. Thank you very much for being here with me. I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 3, and those of you who chose this card or this Sodalite crystal. This is going to be your mermaid energy reading. I'm very excited to do it for you. We're going to go through some oracles. We have an overall energy card, and we're going to pull live some tarot for confirmation, validation, additional guidance, and a mermaid oracle card at the end. So let's look. Expansive is the overall energy. May you connect to the whole. Surrounded by prosperity, friendship, the crane bag, Oceanus, decisions, and the black dolphin. Okay. Ooh, what is this about? Expansive. May you connect to the whole. Surrounded by prosperity. Let's go straight here to the first card. And it's a 30, which I want to say goes down to a 3, which is communication. Connecting with other people. So let's see. Your attention is being drawn to the infinite nature of reality. That which exists outside the known is beyond measure. Certainly ties in with the expansive card. May you connect to the whole. Because when they say the whole, we may just think of, you know, maybe people we don't know. You could be on social media and you're connecting to people that you don't know at all, and you feel like you are connecting to the entire world because you can. But I want to say the whole because of the second line here. That which exists outside the known is beyond measure. It's infinite. It's expansive. It's earth. It's the world. It's earth. And then we go out into the atmospheres, and there's different planets and different galaxies, and it's mostly unknown to us. But I believe it's also meaning to tap into and want to connect with God, source, universe. It's wanting to connect in a more expansive or different way, even within our friendships, possibly. Let's see what Oceanus is. Following your heart with enduring hard work creates success. And recognize the waves. Recognize which waves will carry you to new horizons. I want to say this is you, pile 3, doing something that you've never done before. This is you moving beyond yourself, moving beyond whatever the greatest thing is that you've ever done. This is moving even beyond that and recognizing that there's more even beyond that. I think this is a message from the mermaids that it's like almost like a push message, right? This is making a decision to go beyond your limits. Or pile 3, for some of you, if you feel contained or held within certain limits, that this is your message, this is your call to break down those walls, step outside that box. You're not confined to just a small space. It is expansive. And you need to, for whatever reason, and only you are going to know this, why it is that you need to connect beyond what we know here. And somehow by doing this, and this is a 3 again, which I want to say again is that connection, that growth, right? It's friendships, it's groups of people. That somehow by you stepping out of the box, by you stepping outside your shell, by you stepping beyond what you can even imagine as possible, okay? It's going to bring success to you. You're going to have to work hard. When you're topping yourself, you know, I think of it like music, you know, when an artist puts out an album and it's successful and now they're going in to start the new album, and there is that drive and that passion to better the one they just did. So I almost feel it's like that. And by working hard, you will achieve that. You will achieve it. So this is really, I'm thinking you are going to be a fiery group of people. And the red hair here, yeah. And it's being smart about it, because it says, I mean, what do we know about the, well, these are black dolphins, but they kind of are reminding me of, pardon me, killer whales, right? Or orcas. And they're so smart, so intelligent, so highly intelligent. Well, so are dolphins and whales. And this is recognizing which wave will carry you to your new horizon. So it's almost like knowing which wave to ride, or which, I'm horrible with sayings, you guys, which star to attach yourself to. I know there's a saying there, I just don't know what it is. And yeah, I really don't know. I'm bad with sayings. My friends make fun of me because some of the stuff that comes out is just wrong. Anyway, and the crane bag, sacred ocean medicine, clutter, declutter, choice. We're back to decisions and making choices again. So it's really in order to jump, to rise, to come up and up out of the water, to go beyond where you were before. There may be some things that you need to leave behind. There may be some hard choices that you're going to have to make. This is also a message about the ocean, and please just don't, from the mermaids and their friends, please don't litter the ocean. That just has to be said, right? Let's clean it up. If you're near water and there's garbage, pick it out. They would love that, okay? Yeah, this is just a message about you going beyond where you've ever been before. See, that brings me to a Star Trek thing. And again, I don't know what it is. Going places where No man's gone before. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you're going to take one of the rockets to space. I don't know. Okay. All I know is that this is something very important for you to do. Pile 3. That's all. That's just the feeling. Like, I just feel like I need to do this. That's how I'm feeling. You know, a little unsure because, you know, how it's just the way I'm feeling. It's the way I feel that the message needs to come out. Like, how am I going to move beyond what it is that I've done before and connect with the whole? Okay, I'm just going to leave it there. It's, you know, if it makes sense for you, it makes sense for you. Okay. Okay, well, there's one card that just fell out, and that is the Knight of Swords. I like that. Okay, we'll put him here, or her, here, there. Oh yeah, it's a her. Okay. It's a mermaid. Knight of Swords. Okay, so let's get some more cards. I'm going to do this so we don't have to go through the shuffling. Let's get one more card here. Queen of Wands. I like. Two of Wands. Oh, perfect. Okay. Nine of Swords. Excellent. And I'm going to save and do one more after this. Let's look at these. So, Knight of Swords, that is rushing forward. Okay, it's not the Knight of Wands, but it's still very fast moving. It's intellect, it's thinking, it's like the intellect in overdrive. Okay, the Knight of Swords really has a lot of, is bringing into you a lot of new ideas and ways of doing things. So that's important because you're going to need it, right? You're trying to go where no one has gone, or where you have not gone before, which means kind of topping whatever it is that you've done. Again, I don't know if this is a very specific message for just a few people, but you're going to do it with Queen of Wands energy, which I want to say is passionate, it's ambitious, she is caring, and she is nurturing, but she's determined and independent at the same time, and she's confident. Okay, so you tie all that together: passion, courage, confidence, right? Independence. Yeah, so pull on that energy. The Two of Wands is you looking out. It's you making the plan. You know what it is you want to do, but how are you going to set about doing it? So you're looking out, seeing what's out there. What can you use? Where can you go? How can it be done? And the Nine of Swords is here to remind you, okay, don't allow this wonderful Knight of Swords energy, all those thoughts and new ideas and, you know, wanting to rush forward with it, or even looking out and seeing all that's available and how you're going to go about it, and all this passion to then set you into a place of, oh my heavens, oh my God, what have I got myself into? What am I doing? Okay. We don't need the Nine of Swords energy. You don't need sleepless nights. You don't need to have anxiety. You don't need to worry. There's no place for that. Okay? So this is just a reminder. Don't allow yourself to go there. And when you do start to go there, go back to basics, I want to say. Go back to the beginning. Go back to why it is you want to connect. Go back to why you're passionate about it, what you saw when you were envisioning this, okay? Now, let's do one last card, and then we'll do one last oracle card. Okay, pile 3, loving this. Even though I have no idea what it's about, really. It's just, I feel like I'm just hearing, you know what? They'll know. they'll know the message. I often hear some, oh, and there we go. Oh my God. I hear tarot readers say, you know, like, I'm not connecting to this. It's not that I'm not connecting. I just, sometimes you see the message, you feel it, you hear it, whatever it is, you're passing it along. The cards are telling you. This one is a bit of mystery to me because I don't know what it is in your life that you are going beyond. But what I do see here is the Wheel of Fortune, which is hop on and take the ride, okay? Do not be afraid. The message here is very clear. The Wheel of Fortune is in your favor. It's turning in your favor. You need to get on it and you need to ride it. And it's kind of like riding the wave, right? Oh, hitch your wagon to a star. Is that the saying? Don't make fun of me if I'm wrong. But let me know in the comments if I'm right, because I rarely am when it comes to sayings. Hitch your wagon to a star? Maybe. Anyway, it's time, right? Hitch your wagon to the star, ride the wave, go about this. No holds barred, okay? No holds barred, no holds barred. You've made your plan. There's nothing to feel anxious or worried about. Okay. Why isn't there? Safety. Don't be too proud to go back to shore. That's what I said. If you're feeling anxious, just go back to the beginning. And look, it's almost like there's the mermaid here. Oh, okay, I just love it. Anyway, safety, you're safe. I want to do one more. You're being held in safety. Don't feel like it's out of control. You can always go back to square one, okay? You can always go back to the beginning. And guidance. And again, it's safety. Find safety in your beacon's light. So who is your beacon? God, source, universe, the mermaids, your ancestors, your angels, your guides. Okay? You go to them. You have safety in them. You go to them for guidance. They are there for you. Oh my heavens, pile 3. I wish I knew. Okay, if someone watches this and they resonate with it and they know what this is about, please tell me. I'm just curious to know at this point, like really curious to know, because it sounds wonderful. It sounds fantastic. Anyhow, pile 3, that is your reading. So happy to do it for you. I hope it resonated for some of you, and I will see you next time.